Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're doing another episode in our legendary Greenskins campaign for Total War Warhammer 2. Vanilla campaign, no Steel Faith this time. Okay, so I think we're going to try to pop over here and kill this rebellion. They could come over here and knock out Spite's Peak again to be really annoying whenever I do that. So maybe it would be smart to not upgrade this right now, but whatever. I need to kill this rebellion first, I think. And then after we get the rebellion, then we can circle back around and start killing the rest of these clowns.
Fine.
Okay. So where we left off last time, I think it's one more turn on Grimgore. Okay.
The tribe's ready.
I'm gonna go ahead and just hire, let's see, we have 10, 12, 15, 16. Okay, so that'd be 16 total units. And then we could put a shaman in there, which would be 17. And I don't think, can we, oh, we can recruit one more of these guys. Okay, then we put one of these guys in here too. Oh, he has Big Bully also? That's for Lord's Army though. I think that they don't stack though. But I will go ahead and recruit him. And then damage walls, specialist. Damage walls is the biggest thing. So that's just going to allow me just to run in there, just run him over with backwards without having to worry about sieging or any of that other nonsense. Okay, so we're going to do this. We'll slap a shaman on here, and then we're just ready to start bulldozing. So this is going to be very expensive. 1, 2, 6. This is going to be like 2,000 more gold. So we're going to be 3,000 in the hole after that. But I mean, that's almost like, that's so much domination. Like no one's ever going to beat this. I don't, not early game anyways. In terms of melee, not before turn 60. But so it might be overkill, but anyway, so I don't know, maybe we can throw a couple of big ones actually cost 2 turns. They take more turns. Those black orcs are pretty expensive, but I think it's worth. Alright, so we've got this, we got that. Make sure there's nothing else we need to do here. Public order's okay. Public order's going down the hill next turn, so we might as well throw some money back on it. Dude's still running over there. Okay. I think we're good. He's still running very far north to try to get this quest done.
Talk to you stunty kids. I want to maim ya.
Alright. They're like, uh-oh. Nah, I need to kill him. I need that property. I was thinking maybe I could let him live and then go kill the proper dwarfs first, but I need that property to secure public order in the Carrick 8 Peaks region. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to leave that property, so... Guess we'll do 3 fightiness over 4 turns. Doesn't matter too much. It's like, do you want it more slowly but extended over time? I mean, it's really just kind of... The choice is just kind of supposed to be for fun, I think. Or do you want it faster? I mean, it could determine your timing on certain things, but... So they're probably going to go down here and take this, I would imagine. But we need to kill this rebellion. We can go down there and take it back after a little bit. Okay, I'm not really hiring any more here. I think this is probably sufficient for my Black Orc front line. So I guess we'll just go ahead and replace him. Save a little money. This guy also has big bully, so
On it.
we do want to hire a couple more Black Orcs if we can. Okay, let's see. Tyrion, Beard Collector, Grudge Killer. Okay. Wow, 9 extra damage. Yeah, that's huge. And more charge bonus. So we give some extra leadership for Biggins. Opposing presence. From the front. Okay. So he just personally gets tougher when he does that. Okay, so he doesn't have that many crazy things for Black Orcs. He's got to cut. This Black Orc Wrecking Ball is really strong though, but we can't get it to level 12. Gitsnick's pretty good. Okay. Now what are we trying to do to get his stuff going? Okay. What do we get for winning this? Okay, so we get a Goblin Big Boss and Gambler's Armor. I think we just kill that, right? Can we teleport? Oh, when we're garrisoning, we can't teleport, but... Really? It thinks they have a chance? Okay, so we're heading up to the Garamdi Mountains. Giant. Capture and occupy Carrick. Ongazar. Okay, so that's way over there. Where is that? Oh, okay. What is that for? Slaga's Slashes. I'm not sure what that... Okay. Anyways. Alright, I think we can go ahead and do that battle.
Let's get some.
Test out some of these Black Orcs. We just step out here for a little bit. We don't have a shaman. We can't actually hire... Yeah, we can. We can hire a shaman for this. So we could hire just one little shaman here. We can't throw him in the army this turn, though. We should have thought of this and did this last turn. I think we can win without magic, though. We just run at them with Black Orcs and they die.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think we can do it without a shaman. And then we want to try to get Azhag on our property and get a proper shaman soon, but... Okay, let's go ahead and do this fight. I think we can do it. I mean, we can rehire all the... If we lose, you know, we can rehire a lot of this. If we have to, but... Really? I guess we don't have a good answer to gyrocopters or gyrobombers. We've got this dude that can slow him down a little bit, but... We just kill everything on the ground. Let's do it. About to go on a little murdering spree here.
The stunties come to stop us. Time for a rock, I say. I'm gonna enjoy pulling these beers from their chins. First, though, we need to break them big guns. That's just cheating. I want some boys on that straight away. Stop their artillery from shooting, and we get more time scrapping. Just as Morg likes it. What, you know, just 'cause they're short, don't mean one or two of them ain't handy with their own troubles. They like fighting underground, but so do we. Ask any rat man under Mountain Red Eye. Right, boys, that's the plan. Immortals, get your choppers out. This one's gonna be fun.
Good speech, good speech. All right.
Night's already.
We might get attacked from the back here with some gyrocopters or something, from what I'm remembering.
Here we go. Black Hawks. I'm the best.
Save these in the back to help out a little bit with that. See, okay, he's just on foot. We might as well just, I don't know, chill with him.
Please want more. Find them and kill them.
How on earth does it think this is going to be close? It said it was like 50-50. Maybe because I don't have a really good answer to the Flyers. Is that it? I mean, the Flyers lose all of their leadership if there's nothing on the ground, though. These dudes do not care. A couple of these guys care. They get focus fired by the artillery, but everyone else doesn't care.
Let's get 'em! On Grimgore! Running! Moving fast! Nice and scrappy!
Okay, yeah, they're running. Yeah, pretty much the hammers did a little bit of damage, but everything else really didn't do anything. Gyrocopters did a little bit there at the end. But we smashed him. You know, so like with an ideal army, we might throw in like 2 extra giants, 2 Arachnarok spiders if money's not a thing. And then substitute the rock lobbers for Doomdiver catapults. But other than that, I mean, pretty much perfect army. Like campaign army, at least. So we're a bit overloaded on infantry, but there's just nothing that's better than that infantry right now. Like, if money's not an issue, which it's not right now.
Mr. Stabby!
Cool. We get a little experience there. Boss bellowers. Yeah, I think we need to try to get over here to Ard lads. So let's go for the big lads. We'll work it that way. Oh, y'all got your cute little biggins, huh?
Let's go.
Wow, it's still gonna let me do this? I thought I couldn't have moved at all in order to be eligible for that. Huh, alright.
Let's find some scum.
So I could hire a shaman for this, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get up there in time. And I don't think I'm gonna need it. We'll see though.
What you want?
What? Why did I hire this guy? Oh, because he's the Goblin Big Boss? Wait, I already have one in here. That's the big bully. What? Why did I hire this guy?
Mork says what?
Discipline. Oh, I earned this guy. Okay, okay. He was part of the quest.
Mr. Stabby!
Okay, so we can use him as a scout. They're very cheap, right? Yeah, 156 is worth scouting.
I am true.
Can't move there. Spite's Peak. Yeah, I guess we'll just throw some money over there. It's likely they're gonna run over there and sack it, but Carrick Osgold. There's not really a reason to upgrade this to tier 3, I don't think. There's no resources that I can use there, right? Yeah. I mean, I guess we could get Raiden stashes. Let's see. 2% sack, 3% post-battle loot, and extra campaign movement range. Maybe that's worth. I mean, I am kind of rich. How much? It's 40 extra gold. Some of these sacks, they will pay for itself pretty quickly. I mean, it's 4,000 investment. On these sacks, I'm probably going to get at least an extra, like, I don't know, 100, 200 gold every time I sack. And then 3% post-battle loot's probably another 30. So every time I, like, take a town, we're probably getting an extra, like, 300 gold, maybe. And we're going to be taking a lot of towns. Taking at least 10 more towns, if not way more than that. So yeah, this is probably worth, especially since I'm so rich to begin with. Alright. And we could upgrade this as well, which pays for itself in 22 turns, but 25 turns. So not amazing value there, but it does add some value. Iron Rock. Okay, do we want to use... Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to come over here and take this anytime soon, so we'll go ahead and go for that. Almost up here. Now, I do need to get some Black Orcs. To do this quest battle up here. And this Crown of Sorcery is actually a pretty big deal. Because like death magic is pretty strong. Death magic's one of the stronger schools of magic out there, so like the Wa magic is pretty good. I mean, you've got Here We Go is obviously amazing, and then Foot of Gort can be good. It's really expensive though, and it has a really long wind-up time, so the AI will sometimes be able to run out of there or dodge it. You can't really use it when your units are already engaged, because you're going to hit a lot of your own troops, unless they're just like super balled up. Okay, dwarfs are confederating with everybody. Death magic. You got some good debuffs at tier 1. I forgot what they're called. I think there's one that like lowers leadership by quite a bit. I'm trying to like remember SFO versus the base game. Purple Sun is also quite good. Definitely an SFO it is. Steel Faith overall mod. I think it's pretty good in the base game too though. Especially for sieges. It's like everyone's going to be balled up in a siege. I mean, you could say the same thing with Foot of Gort. You know, that's going to murder everybody in a siege as well. But I think Purple Sun is lower. Lower mana cost and maybe even more damage. Because it's vortex and it moves around a lot. It could randomly hit your units though, which kind of sucks. This Foot of Gort is like very concentrated and aimed, so. Then you've got Spirit Leech, which is very good at helping to take down enemy lords. So you got some pretty nice stuff in there. There's one also, I forgot what it is. It's like Soul Blight or something that has like pretty big debuffs on the enemy. In a wide radius, so. The Little Wa back in the day when Sneaky Stabbing was AoE, that was strong. Casting that and like affecting all of your Black Orcs was a huge deal. Oh man, I gave y'all a chance. You goofed. Now I'm gonna goof you. What is this? Okay. Showed like a shaman. Really, they think they have a chance. Alright. Let's do it. This might be a bit of a different story this time, fellas. Got Black Orcs on biggins. I've got like 3 times the armor piercing damage. Over twice the armor. Like twice the leadership. Area of effect attacks. Feeling a bit better about this one.
Black Hawks.
These are skirmishers, right? So we can put them up there and...
I smell fear.
Big boss!
Black Hawks roll.
Just flank with them.
Bring it.
Alright, so they're gonna come at me. Because I've got the artillery. Oh. Had them in the wrong group there. They don't really have any, might as well just save the ammo. We're not actually going to damage them. We're just trying to slow them down a little bit until they get into range here.
Better than dead! And that's a relief! Get it,
Some goblins. Okay. So we want to fight them on this downhill here, I think. What are these guys doing?
Show us the enemy. Move it fast.
Because you get extra momentum when you're going downhill.
Ready to kill.
Attackers ready! Shifting it!
Hawks will win.
That's correct. They will.
Please move more. Slower. Smash the pits. Shifted. Show us the enemy. Please move more. Up and out.
Running!
Run, boys! Here we go! Yeah! Time for slaughtering!
Shifting it! Suppose!
Run, boys!
Okay, fire on those, actually. You know what? It's not worth chasing them.
What now?
On Grimgore! Ready!
Get up!
Ready to bash! Go Colts!
Running!
We're the Green Tide! Let's fight!
What are y'all doing? They don't have any artillery, do they? No. Why are you firing into my own dudes like that?
Show us the enemy! Which one more?
Yeah, Troll's gonna be running there.
Big boss! Filthy snuts! I'll show it! Nice! Nice one!
Let's do this! Face on fire! Good boys!
What am I doing?
Lightning! Remove!
Big boss!
Chop his hands! Alright. Ready to burn!
Big boss!
Ready! Running!
You're a killer!
With the great tide! Moving fast!
Big boss! Shifting it! You're the bigger boss!
Yeah, just shooting them in the back causes extra leadership penalties, and then the poison obviously is debilitating. So these guys are gonna have like no kills every fight, but they just have that extra little bit of utility, effectively like -8 leadership on the enemy because they're getting shot in the back, and then the poison doesn't cause leadership bonuses anymore, but reduces their damage by 20%. So it's worth a slot, I think, for having one unit that does those things for a little bit of utility.
That is the new grade! Listen, son! Here we go! Slower!
Okay, so they should die. It's not gonna matter that much. They should put up a little bit better fight than I thought. Those big uns were holding up, sort of. I mean, we still slaughtered them, but they did more damage than I thought they would. If I had Here We Go, it wouldn't have been even close if I had a shaman in this group. Or even Itchy Nuisance. Itchy Stabby. Or Stabby Itchy, I forgot what I used to call it, but if it was still AoE sneaky stabbing, definitely would have been lights out. Man, that was sweet. I missed the multiplayer with that. Just run in there, just double cast that on an infantry line, and you just mow them. Here We Go was pretty good, but the combination, and it used to be even stronger in general. It used to give you AoE melee plus melee attack and armor piercing damage, and it also lowered their melee attack and their damage, I think, with Itchy. Something like that. It was a pretty crazy swing in combat effectiveness. Yeah. I think we'll just slaughter. I mean, we could go for replenishment, but we'll just go ahead and stack that up. So they were trying to run, got annihilated. Is Red Eye even alive still? That's fine. I don't need the money. Assassination attempt. Okay, against another Greenskin tribe, we have to try to assassinate for Gitsnake. Okay. Okay, that was looking pretty good.
Snakey kill.
Have any more little heroes around here? They're not going for me yet.
Be gone! I'm listening. Time for the slaughter! Hungry, Skullbuster!
Please let me auto-resolve this. I'm about to replace a lot of these units. And there's no way they possibly win this. I'm just going to auto-resolve it. I don't even want to fight it. It's so stupid. We're going to slaughter them. As long as I didn't zero out, like, my trolls or something, it's fine. Yeah, we'll just go for some money here.
What you want?
He's on guard, right? Is that what it is? I've already tried to kill him once. Yeah.
Stop that! Azhag is here.
Can I beat them even in an
Not
injured state?
likely.
Probably not.
This is my land.
What do they have for lay assault? We got a tier 3 there. Well, these guys might back me up. So
I am true power.
if I dash over here, they can probably come
I
out
have
and
no
fight
time
me.
for this.
Alright, I guess I just have to sit in here and replenish for a turn.
Into motion.
And then we can jump over here and deal with this. Osgold should be fine, I think. They might sack this. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so for this stuff, we need Garamdi Mountains, Giant, Osgard, and Assassination Attempt. Okay. Alright.
Fist.
I think we just go Ard Lads. I mean, we could go Hatred, but... Or to Big Lads.
Ready for murdering.
Combine a couple of those. We can just hire some more back after this next turn if we need to.
Get nasty. Kill 'em.
Hold on. They have Walt. No equipment available. Do they seriously have walls here? Okay. Wait. Alright. We're only... Oh, okay. No, it's not walls. Okay, so... Yeah, I think we just win this. Let's just do it. Let's run at him, kill him.
This neck needs blood! Choppers ready! Ready?
Got some sunscreen in my eyes, like melting down here. Taking my daughter out to the park today. It was really hot. It was way hotter than I thought it was going to be. It was like 90 degrees, which for a lot of places may not be that hot, but it's pretty hot for around here. So remember my buddy from Sri Lanka, it was regularly over 100. He thought it was cool in the summer. He didn't even use air conditioning when it was like 90 degrees outside. Just crack a window. Be like, Jesus. Guess I don't know hot till I know like tropical island hot. Alright. I do miss hanging out with him. He was a really cool guy, but that was back when I was living in Ohio, and I don't know if he might be going back home to Sri Lanka. I don't know. He and his wife were both from Sri Lanka. He's probably not coming down here. I mean, maybe if he gets a good job offer, but...
Where's the spec?
I should have vanguarded that. My eyes are really starting to itch. Sorry if I look kind of... I'm having a stroke here or something with my eye. I'm trying to not... I'm trying to play through this here, but... I might need to go just wash my face really quick during the intern. Hold on a second. Sorry, I can't. It's burning so much. 1 second. Sorry about that. Yeah, sometimes my eyes are just pretty sensitive when it comes to like just weird substances like oozing into them. Still acting up, but I think it's going to be doable for the next, at least till the end of the turn. I hope. Just goblin archers. Yeah, they're not even going to do anything. I'm just going to hit these guys in the back.
Ready! Let's fight! Good boys! Ready to fight! Shifty! Shifty! Bad boys! Smash out! The Black Hawks will win! This is it! Let's get them! Time to get me! Moving fast! Moving fast!
Should be fine. Killing them all. Yeah, those goblins, it looks kind of scary when they're just like dumping tons of arrows into your units, but it's like, I mean, each arrow is probably doing 1 damage, maybe 2 to different units. Black Orcs don't have shields, so they are vulnerable to, and they don't have missile resist. So they are vulnerable to like armor-piercing arrows. You know, like some Way Watchers or something like that. But these little goblins aren't gonna really do that much. I think we'll just occupy it to make sure that it's not gonna take us a couple of turns. And maybe we get it at tier 2 instead of tier 1. Nice. And it's got both perfect buildings. Okay. So that was a nice little convenience bonus there. Okay, so we're going to do growth and obedience. Azhag Karak. Wow, it's tier 5 already? They have tier 5 at 57 turns in? That's ridiculous. How the hell are they doing that? They don't have a growth building here. Growth for dwarfs is super slow. Like, super slow. Like, you're lucky to get tier 5 by turn 80 as dwarfs. So I guess they get some kind of bonus on legendary because that is nutty. Anyways, we will bust them up. Probably next turn. Let's grab, we don't have our little...
Yes, boss.
The little dude has to be in an army when we hire.
Let's get stabby.
Is he on guard? What?
Shut it.
Oh, did we already try?
Now?
Okay. It's in the same
Me?
turn we tried to assassinate him. Okay.
What do you want?
Ready for murdering.
Alright.
Yeah, what?
So let's just go ahead. Whatever. Rank 2 is fine. So how many do we get? So we do want to save a little bit of room for a shaman here. We can, he's already moved, right?
Azhag is yet.
Yeah, because I'm afraid these dwarves are going to come out and get us
I am
if
a
we try to
rune lord,
walk into this
not
property.
some smith.
That's kind of scary with giant slayers. I forgot those were in the base game.
Gork's fist.
Should have probably hired a shaman. Well, wouldn't have been able to keep up last turn. We might just go for a little shaman here if we're only going to have them at tier 5, because it's going to take to tier, what, 5, 6 before we can get to, here we go. And we can just, like, when Azhag comes over here, we can just hire a new one, and it'll be much higher rank. It'll be like tier 8 or 9 or something like that. So just for the short term, just for me popping over here and trying to take out Kara as a Karak. I don't know if they have an army there or not.
Who calls?
As for trying to take that out, we can
I have no time for this.
we'll go up there and scout it. Where is he?
Mork says what? Just go.
We'll just go ahead and hire a little goblin boss. Guess that's fine.
Okay, boss.
It's only 2 turns for Itchy. So weapon damage and melee attack down, and then sneaky. Still pretty good. It's a shame it's not AoE, but it's still pretty good. Okay, reduced power recharge doesn't matter against them. So terrible. So bad. Vindictive Glare can be sort of okay. Like, in multiplayer, it can be pretty good, but... Okay, so double Itchy, I think. And then we want Madcap Mushroom, which would be minus 30 seconds for... Now, I don't know if you cast it the whole time. I think it's just right when you cast it, it's 30-second cooldown. I imagine it's not every time you cast a spell, it's a 30-second cooldown reduction. I think you have to cast it once. I don't know why it lasts for 50 seconds. But that does give you like 1 reset on your ability, so we'd get 1 extra Itchy when this goes on cooldown. So we could keep this up effectively for like 25 seconds. I wish it lowered like their armor or their melee attack or something, but... I mean, it can lower Sneaky's cooldown, or it'll give us both of these up again. So yeah, I think we just go Madcap Mushrooms here. Then next turn we can put him in this army and jump this wall. And I guess we're just gonna... We could get another... I don't want to wait 2 turns for trolls, so I think we just fill it up with black orcs. Just an insane amount of black orcs, and then we'll just throw the shaman in there, pop this wall.
Ready for murdering.
We can't get in there this turn, but I think we should be able to get in there and then jump the wall. If we can't jump it there, we should be able to jump it here, hopefully. These guys aren't at war with us, I don't think. If they are, they can come get it. We'll probably kill them.
This better involve fighting.
Okay, so I think that should be fine.
No,
This
that's hard.
is okay.
What you want?
all of that's done. We want to wait. Yeah, we can wait on character drawing. Gosh, technology, so working on that. Red Eye.
Now!
Basically almost dead.
This is my place!
Okay, we could confederate with them. I'm not sure who they're fighting a lot of people up there. Caricadrine's probably the tough one. I assume they likely have the gold mine territory. Problem is, that's going to give me a lot of public order problems in all of my provinces, so this is going to have a rebellion. Yeah, this is going to have a rebellion fairly quickly. This is going to have a rebellion, but we can fight this one most likely.
Nay.
Yeah, there are going to be a couple rebellions there. I don't think it's worth it. I mean, we get the gold mine, but we can't afford an army up here to defend this right now. I don't think. I mean, I don't see those other dwarves, but I assume they're pretty strong right now. If it was a legendary lord, I would definitely take him up on that, but
Yeah!
it's tempting.
I'll hear you out!
But they only have one property and no army. I mean, could I set up another lord over there? I don't think so. I'm going to be like 3,000 in the hole. Probably, maybe even up to 4,000 in the hole when I give Azhag some black orcs. It's going to be very expensive. So, I mean, it does have a gold mine, though. It's probably a high tier place. It's possible they don't fight me. I mean, I'm gonna have a rebellion anyways over here. Maybe I just clean up rebellions for a couple of turns with Azhag and this would be worth. It's greedy. It's very greedy. I'll see how much they'll pay us for it. Maybe we just do it. Just hold our nose and do it. I mean, what do we really have to lose if we do it? I mean, we have to fight a couple rebellions. You know.
Now!
It's minus 40 with other greenskins. It is minus 8, so we're definitely getting rebellions here. Which property did I just invest in? Okay, it is the gold mine property. But they don't have a gold mine. It is tier 5, okay. So I can get giants up here.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
Now they'll see.
They don't like us a lot yet.
Yes.
They aren't fighting us right now, but
I grow restless.
it's not that crazy. We might be able to adjust some of this. Okay, so they do not have a gold mine, so we definitely want to get that on point. We can get giants here if we upgrade this, which is very expensive, but okay, it does come with an obedience building, so that's good. Extra shaman recruitment capacity. Okay, we have that anyways here, so we don't need this right now. Why would you get this normal treasury and not get the gold mine? Being able to recruit black orcs can be nice. If we need that up here, this is a good thing. I think we just get rid of these boar though, because like, I don't know, we don't need that. How are all these places getting to tier 5 so quickly? Like, what the... This has only had 2 buildings the whole time. Like, I'm nowhere close. I mean...
Stabby. 2 ones ready.
Alright, well, we can... I guess just get rid of this army. What's this old dude doing? Cleanse corruption. If I get rid of my army, though, they might come fight us. Do we have... yeah, we can throw down these ditches. Rock idols. I could get rid of this. I mean, this is cool and everything, but this is going to be a hotly contested area, so I probably just need to upgrade the walls here to help defend this. What's the garrison look like currently? Not amazing, not terrible, but
Nasty magic's ready.
I mean, we could throw a little squad up here. I guess a little, like, we could throw a little night goblin squad up here if we wanted to. This is dirt cheap, 175 upkeep, just to have a little dude sitting here. Is it worth it? I mean, if I throw down a gold mine... and just a few, like, goblins, maybe...
The Slayer in me seeks death.
What?
This guy's not at war with me yet, though. Alright, let's definitely get rid of this guy. I think, because I can hire one that's even better than him, I'm pretty sure. Alright, well, hold on to this, dude. We'll just keep this down here to scout them. I think, or maybe we just put him right here. Yeah, let's just get rid of these guys. I think we can hire better ones. We need to. Want to get giant. I think we'll hold off on the giant building just in case they like immediately run at me.
Stuff close. Keep moving.
So kind of goofy to grab that so far ahead of time, but you know, it can hopefully hold its own public order wise. You know, we'll see. I could take off. I mean, I don't need that income right now until I get the gold mine, so we can do this and then
Says what? Curse 'em, boss.
get rid of both of these dudes. Save a little money. Okay, there we go.
What you want?
Throw down some stuff here. Idle Carva. It's fine. Anything else? Campaign line of sight. Sure. Recruitment. I think that should be fine. Okay, so we'll try to see if we can hold this. We'll see what's up with that. And then, alright, so Azhag's done. Recruiting a lot here. We're going to try to pop over and start slaughtering some dwarfs next turn. We got here Helm of Discord. I like that. Do I want Tormentor Sword? Sword of Anti-Heroes is pretty good. Talisman. Why can't I equip that? Not sure. Maybe it's not for someone like him. I don't know. Alright. Money from sacking, for sure. Troll Herder. We can get rid of that. Battle Loot. Crown of Command. I mean, the vigor's nice, but I'd probably actually have the Crown of Command to make my trolls stay and fight longer if they're about to run. Okay, so this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be like another 2,000 gold in the hole. I think that's about as hardcore as I can go for. Okay. So, you know, if they turn on me immediately and go fight that place before I can get defenses up, at the end of the day, whatever. I didn't really pay anything for it. We are going to have, you know, a public order issue over here. We can send our Wa to go deal with that rebellion, potentially. Then we can pop him over to kill this rebellion and recruit some new stuff here. Okay. Alright, sounds good to me. Okay, so that was a bit longer than I anticipated, but I didn't know we were going to get a confederation here. Would have been nice if I at least had both of those properties up there. But sometimes that's the only way you can get people is when they're exactly about to die. So hopefully our wall will listen to us and go kill that other rebellion. Sometimes they listen, sometimes they don't. I wish Here We Go increased movement speed by like 20 or something. Okay, looks like they're probably going to leave us alone. We will probably head up there with one army after we get Kara Kadreen, or Kara Zakarak, the main dwarf capital. If we can take that out soon, we'll probably go up the mountain pass there and try to knock out Zufbar and sort of snake our way up there. There's a really nice gold mine on that little right-hand passage. It goes up the side of the map. So we'll try to pick that up, and then we'll have him in position up there. Not entirely sure what we do once we get up here, though. I don't remember our main objectives might be to beat humans. I don't know. Like, the problem is, though, all of this is yellow. I really don't like how, I think anyone should be able to settle in temperate, for the most part. Like, why could you not, it's like moderate weather. Why could you not live there? Unless you're like a heavy chaotic faction, or like maybe you have to have the desert or something like that. Like, I could see that, but, you know, I can understand people not being able to settle in the mountains and things like that. But I think Greenskins should be able to settle up there. I could understand maybe some people not being able to settle in the wasteland. Or like, you know, the snow or chaotic attrition or things like that. It kind of makes sense. But I just feel like pretty much everybody should be able to settle in like Empire territory. I know they do it for strategic reasons. They just want to make it challenging for you to, you know, try to settle in a place that's outside of your start location, but it's kind of annoying. I mean, we could probably do it public order wise, but so that's going to be it for this episode. So we are going to start grabbing our gold mine, upgrading that, and then we'll start digging ditches. It's a shame this doesn't give extra public order, but whatever. Go ahead and get this up at least to tier 2. That will give us, doesn't give us that much more garrison, a little bit more garrison. I mean, 8 more garrison, but the extra projectiles are actually really relevant because that means you're more likely to be able to destroy siege towers when they're coming in at you before they get to your main line, and that's kind of the biggest deal, I think. But anyways, all right, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much, as always. I appreciate everyone for watching. If you'd like to sponsor a campaign yourself, you can email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. I'm happy to help you out with that. It's just $30 for 15 episodes at least. And if you enjoy the content, be sure to like and subscribe. It helps out a ton with visibility on the channel. It's free, it's easy, just takes a couple of clicks. And yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Have a good day, and we'll see you next time.